What is up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to episode number, I believe, 80 something of the FanTracks podcast. It's not really something we need to have numbers for. The point is, we are going to be watching The Naked Gun 2025 for this episode. And who are we? If you don't know, I'm Tony Mango, joined as always by Robert DeFelice.
Lieutenant.
The feeling's mutual. It's easily one of my top favorite jokes of the original movie. It's so funny. I already threw the F-bomb. We're 50 seconds in. There goes my monetization. Anyway.
No, it's okay. You're a doctor.
Yeah. The original Naked Gun. The original Naked Gun is one of my top 5 favorite comedies. I always the number one favorite comedy of mine stays exactly where it is. It's Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's always going to be my favorite comedy, I'm pretty sure, until I die in a couple years.
Jesus.
Hey, I gave myself a couple. I didn't say it a couple months.
Come for the Naked Gun, stay for the guns until the head.
Yeah. But the other 4 that revolve around my top 5 are always Clerks, Not Another Teen Movie, Dumb and Dumber, and then original Naked Gun. I probably would rank Naked Gun my number 3 favorite comedy of all time. And I forget exactly where it ranks on my all-time movie list. When you got to go to fanboysanonymous.com and check out my favorite movies of the decades, different lists that I got on there. But the original one, I think, is just absolutely brilliant. And there's no way that this lives up to it. But I'm willing to give it a shot.
You know what, though? It's okay. Everybody had fun. Everybody had a good time. Liam Neeson found love.
Are they actually dating?
They're actually dating, yes.
Yeah, good for them. That's awesome. That's not a couple I ever would have imagined. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson.
That's the kind of, Tony, that's the kind of love that you can only find once you're at a certain age in life where you're like, I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, when you've gone through all the BS.
Yeah, that's beautiful to me.
Unless that's a farce too. I don't know.
Well, that is always a possibility.
The way this works for anybody that is brand new to the FanTracks podcast, we are not going to be showing you the movie itself. That would be a copyright issue that we are not at all equipped to fight in courts and stuff. So instead, what we do is we got a little counter on the screen, and that time code is going to reflect where we are in the movie, and we'll give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play at the beginning of this. And when I say play, you hit play on whatever it is that you're watching this. And that way you can sync your time code up with us. And if you ever want to pause it or something like that, just pause both things, sync it back up that way whenever you want. But this is a podcast. This is not the movie. So anybody that came here clicking on that, read. What can I tell you? But, before we get too deep into this, make sure that you join our Discord server if you would be interested in chatting it up on there. It's technically a Smart Out Moment one, but Fanboys Anonymous has a little home over there. And if you enjoy this kind of stuff, then do everything that you normally would do for any kind of YouTube channel that you're interested in. Hit the like button, subscribe, take advantage of the channel membership, and join over on there. Toss a little spare change our way with the thanks button, all that good stuff like that. So I have only seen the trailers of this movie. I purposely did not watch much of anything else because I didn't want to get a whole bunch of scenes spoiled for me. But I did watch the first 4 or 5 minutes before I decided, hey, let me reach out to Rob and see if he would be interested. So this is the first time either of us are seeing this movie. You're getting one of those reaction podcasts.
Yes, you are.
And I got my stuff all set.
I have my stuff all set because we're watching on Plex.
That is true. So technically, if I'm all set, then you are by default. And, remember, everybody, it is 3, 2, 1, play is what I will say. And then that is when you hit play, is when I say play. I don't know why I'm repeating that, but there you go. You got some rhymes in the middle of this. So get yourself set up if it's your Blu-ray or VOD or, down the line, you're watching this on some kind of hologram technology or something. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, play. So you should be seeing on your screen right now the stars flying into the Paramount logo. I love the more modern version of the Paramount logo, like how crisp everything looks. Shame Paramount's app is so friggin' bad.
Yeah.
It's really one of the worst. And I've been seeing so much Domain Entertainment lately. They're killing it with some of their movies. So maybe that's a good sign. I feel like almost every other movie that I see ends up being a Domain thing. I think maybe Weapons might have been. Maybe Together. I just saw Relay the other day. Relay was actually pretty good.
Nice.
This is very Dark Knight. Even the music is very Hans Zimmer.
Where's Batman? I was molded in.
And this dude's good in everything. He was the Blob in X-Men.
The Blob. Great. One of my favorite side villains.
It's so good.
Plot device is crazy. One of the best scenes in the trailer.
I never liked those types of lollipops. And that dude's always a villain and everything. No, I didn't catch that the first time I saw that. See? So that is all that I had seen before turning it off. So everything else at this point is new to me. I like this like Mission Impossible style kind of opening. Yeah, they're going with the good, like the old theme. Amanda Waller is always great. The side of that newspaper said vague headline fails to inform or something.
Was I muted this whole time? Could you not hear what I was saying?
Yeah, you were definitely muted.
I'm like saying like, oh man, I love his voice. Da, da, da. Hey, it's
Yeah, you were muted the whole time.
fuck. Well, anyway, I was saying I love his voice,
Great
and
voice.
I love famous professional wrestler Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah. It took me a second to get that joke.
I'm gonna get in my cop car. There's something about a gruff man like Liam Neeson saying, "Hi, Daddy."
Yeah.
Wait,
So good.
is the joke black people don't? Wait, what's the joke?
No, because that's O.J. Simpson.
Oh, well, yeah.
He just went through the whole thing.
Oh my god. What is the proper time for waiting after your wife dies to start dating again?
I would just kill myself. So.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That's a congratulations, Caroline. That's preserved forever.
That was a good joke too about the drunk driver thing. Drunk, just a little bit. I thought it was maybe going to be an owl, since he said make me see an owl or something.
We don't know anything about her, huh? Are you just like stalking her dating profile?
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh. I mean, that's gonna drop. These movies are always like you got to keep like looking and seeing the background. It's going to be a running gag if everybody keeps handing him coffee. Cold cases. Okay, so the coffee is going to be a running gag.
I hope Pamela hands my coffee. Oh,
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Beg for the brown.
You think Liam Neeson ever really talks like that?
Okay.
I love Miss Detective Franklin. That's so true. Like,
True crime novels based on fictional stories.
excuse me. Excuse me.
Everybody collectively monologuing.
I think we need more of that in the real life.
Yeah, I'd be down. There's more coffee. A wise man touches his chin. It's just pumpkins. It's got to be so hard to do a movie like this and not laugh when you're delivering some of these lines.
I'm sure the director, they're like, we're on a fucking budget. Stop laughing. Fuck off. What? Well, that.
That's it.
What the fuck?
Q. Hannibal. Is that Busta Rhymes?
Yep.
God damn. That chili dog looks pretty fucking good. Well, we've all been here. Jeez. They're missing a lot of opportunities to throw some extra jokes in there.
I guess I gotta let some things breathe, though.
Says Kingsman. Yeah, this is totally the plot of Kingsman.
Hey, shut up. You're not supposed to think about it.
I like Weird Al. Oh, nice. There's the beaver. Cody Rhodes.
The WWE champion.
They didn't cover up his tattoo.
What? That's the funny part.
Oh, shit. Cody's pretty good.
Of course, he did that before he did the wrestling.
We're gonna get a Simon Says joke at some point in here. Go for some spaghetti. Is somebody in the background dressed up like an African poacher?
It fits the movie.
Jesus. Yeah, that guy. That was the one I was thinking of. Maybe it's not necessarily poacher outfit.
You know what I think?
Hmm?
I think jazz is like the new Coke.
2 Cosby
Moved
things
around
in a row.
forever. You know, good for Pamela Anderson.
Doing something different, yeah.
Love that. Oh my god.
Gorilla nut.
I love that everybody's making fun of the manosphere.
Yeah, as they should.
Yeah, fuck you, manosphere people. Sorry, that was mean to people who will never hear this. Oh, 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 O'Reilly.
Auto parts.
Oh my god, you took.
I was gonna say that is this like not in the bedroom? Yeah, not a lot of strong jokes.
It's fun seeing him do this, though.
If they could have gotten like the original writers that, back in a different era, he could have pulled it off.
They built a real life relationship at this very moment.
Probably
There's
that's what's
real,
weird.
there was real sexual tension here.
First time that they actually hooked up, it was just kind of like, so about that salmonella line. Every time I do anything with chicken, I'm always so paranoid I'm going to get salmonella. Wash my hands like crazy. Grenades. Yeah, that's pretty solid jokes. So this is definitely Austin Powers.
No, I've never seen that scene in Austin Powers. It's a completely original scene.
Honestly, probably this scene too. Good song.
That's so funny. Missing you. Wait, what song is? Like 3 just entered my brain. How? Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Yep, good song.
Great song. I hope they play this every morning in their real life.
Spells and incantations. Okay, so it's a threesome. Is that a thing? Do people do Tabasco sauce and ice?
You're talking to the wrong guy, pal. I don't do either. Like, I can't imagine putting them together. Oh fuck. No. No. Frosty's evil. What? What? Wait, did I miss something?
No. The movie's just now a horror film.
What the fuck is happening? What? Nothing's gonna stop.
That was an eventful night.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Please don't flag the video because I said
He definitely did his own stunts.
Well, yeah.
So now we got Batman Returns. What was that machine supposed to be?
I'm not exactly sure, but I would go back and deep dive it. But I know if I go back, it goes back for you too. Oh shit, no.
Who likes clowns? You know?
I think you have to be of a certain era. But if you're of a certain era, you really like clowns.
That's just gonna seal it in. Yeah. The Spirit of Halloween. That's a good joke.
Do you think for a minute they considered trying to get him for Ring of Honor? Just as like a cameo while...
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, RoboCop was
Okay.
in WCW.
Pamela's done it. Pamela did Mania.
Yeah, out of the three characters here, she's Neeson's the only one that hasn't been in wrestling. That's weird. More Tabasco. Is that like a thing that happens? It's a very specific joke.
If it's a
Like
thing
you
that
can't plug
happens,
TiVos to the what?
gotta be a very specific joke.
Admittedly, okay, like that's a good joke. They started out not that bad. I don't like the opening thing with the kid, but they were doing some decent jokes. They fell off. This movie stopped making
They
jokes.
blew. It's like Happy Gilmore in a lot of ways, where I feel like they got a lot of stuff out early on, and then it was just like, do you
They
like
gave up.
cameos and the humor that's kind of like what you're looking for? Oh, wait, what?
They're trying for this, but this isn't working. At least not for me.
Yeah, this particular joke is missing me as well.
Yeah, didn't even land that. PonziScheme.com Marina. Are these real guys or this
Yeah, that's real.
How has Nordberg's kid not been a bigger part of this movie? He was in one shot. That's so weird.
I guess.
No, that's actually Buffer.
I've seen this scene plenty of times because it's directly ripped for the commercial.
WWFC, I'm assuming like Worldwide Fighting Championship. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what the commentator said. WWFC.
Anybody at any kind of WWE event? Oh, that was what's her face? Presley.
Oh.
So I guess they could only get her for one reaction shot. The dude's still sleeping. They made a big deal out of that in the trailers.
Because it's
just visuals.
Yeah.
$20.25.
Oh God.
More than one of the kids has the beer. He's still sleeping. Very disappointed with how little jokes they've actually in this movie.
You know what though? It is 2025. It was a risk, just doing the movie in general. I'd say for a movie that we're watching for free 99, I think it's pretty good.
Like that joke right there of just like it coming back to him like that isn't funny on its own. And now that they keep doing it, it's not getting funnier. And like I've never really found it funny when it's like, oh, like let's put a funny song to something that's just like old or fat, you know?
That will never not be funny.
Okay, that's pretty good that they threw that back in there again. I was actually going to say a couple minutes ago, it's been a while since they did a coffee bit. Check off and play the Willem scream. Why is Batista here? I was not anticipating Batista.
I think it's the perfect movie for Batista. Well, he just worked with Pam in The Last Showgirl.
Batista really became the best actor out of all the former wrestlers.
By a country mile. That's funny.
No, like they couldn't have had a gag right there with his shadow.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
That's convenient. He just like opens that to be like, oh, here, it's a little bit easier for you. Another good song.
It's the most appropriate song for moments like these. That's gonna be you in about 15 years.
Yeah, I thought they were going to see minutes.
Years. You're what are you, 37?
38.
All right, 12 years. I do love this song. It's very montagey.
That was it. They didn't
Wait,
even do
no?
the car gag with the
Hold on, no.
police thing, siren thing on front.
There's
Okay.
gotta be more. Okay. Okay, no, really?
Like they've got
2.5
this,
stars.
they got the song playing now, but like they could have done the car gimmick. Cody gets listed as Cody Rhodes, not Cody Reynolds.
Okay, they're just gonna break the fourth wall.
That was like their big ending joke. Okay, now we're getting the fucking car, but it's just the footage of the last. They didn't even make their own car gimmick. That's lazy.
2.5 stars.
I don't know if I'd go to 0.5. .
Cody Rhodes was good.
He was surprisingly pretty good.
He's gonna be a really good Guile.
Very disappointed in that. They were starting off not bad.
They lean too much on the past. You know what I mean? Like you could have done your own thing, and they're just kind of like, we're gonna go halfway, and this is what you get.
I feel like they wrote the skeleton of the movie, and then they were like, I don't want to insert a joke into everything. And then they just kind of didn't care as much. And I think that they thought it would be funny enough to just be like, it's Liam Neeson with his voice delivering these lines, which like that gimmick stops being funny after a little bit.
But like some of it carries through.
I'm like looking through these credits to see if there's any jokes. I'm not sure if any of them are.
I think the joke is just him singing.
Because it like looked like it said something like originally my aunt somebody or whatever. Like, I guess that's supposed to be funny that like, oh, it's so easy. You would pick up a guitar and do that. Like, but that's not funny.
It is if you're 7.
I think a lot of people misinterpret strange and think that that means funny. Like, or just odd equals funny. But like, I just rewatched 21 and 22 Jump Street for like the fourth time, I think, that I've seen those. And they still hold up. They're still fucking amazing.
Great movies.
And I watched those solely on the basis of the My Name's Jeff joke. I hadn't seen the first one. And then when the trailer came out for the second one, I was like, God damn it. I busted out laughing in the movie theater.
My name Jeff.
It's so perfect. Named Jeff. It's also weird that it's like, even a movie like this, like the credits have less jokes in them than like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie would.
You mentioned the word lazy. That's what it is. And like, that's no disrespect to all the people who worked on this movie, but like, you know, I expect a certain level of quality from Seth MacFarlane.
That's why, like, it's like spoof movies are really, they're either like great or they're not good at all. Like, you get a movie like a Not Another Teen Movie, and it's really fucking funny. But most of them are like epic movie and date movie and all that. Like, they're all just terrible. Makes me very concerned about the new Scary Movie that's coming out.
I'm looking up Nikki Segal. They said this woman was Batista's costume designer. She like related to Steven Seagal?
I hope not. Oh, there's a one of the grips is Johnny Seagal. But that's not spelled the same way. Now that says Netflix password is in the credits. So there are some jokes in here.
Whose Netflix password do you actually think that is? Definitely with somebody on staff. Oh, this Nikki Seagal woman worked on the Last Showgirl, which I also want to see. With Batista and Pam Anderson.
Yeah, I didn't see that. But she's supposed to be good in it, right?
Yeah, no. They thought she was going to get the Oscar.
Please read aloud. EFPLPEDEFCCP FELOPZD. You don't need glasses. Okay. I'm wearing my glasses as that's happening, and my screen's right in front of my fucking face. So.
Yeah, same.
See, now this was a movie. One of the reasons why this is a FanTracks is because I was interested in seeing this in theaters, and Caroline was like, "Please don't bring me." Like,
really?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I know you're not going to like this. I might not even like it, but you're definitely not. So I was like, I'll just wait. I'm glad that I didn't drag her to it because she would have been miserable. She would have hated it.
You don't think this is one of those movies that since you didn't like it that much that she might have loved it?
Nah, it would have just been, I'm glad that you didn't like it either. And we can crap on it.
That sounded like I was saying that she would like it, like almost in spite of you, but like.
But no, like not just a difference of opinion thing. That tends to only happen with the horror movies. Like Mother, I think was the name of one of them, where I was like, oh, I hated that. And she was like, I thought it was really great. I was like, it spoke to you in a way that it spoke the opposite to me.
What was that Legs movie?
Long Legs? Yeah, same thing. Legs.
I almost said Baby Legs.
Baby Legs.
How about the Megan movies?
Those are fun.
What? What? A Weird Al joke?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Okay.
Not a good ending for it either. Yeah. And this has an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think people just want to laugh. World sucks right now.
True.
I want to hear Liam Neeson make funny joke.
I wish I could have heard more of that in this movie. I like Paul Walter Hauser. He's good and everything.
He wrestles good.
Good for Pamela Anderson.
She's been great in everything so far.
Nah, that's a thumbs down. That's unfortunate. Comedy is not coming back to movie theaters the way that it was in the 90s.
You know what? You know what we need? We need more Jim Carrey.
I mean, at this point, between Adam Sandler's movie not being all that great and all, I'm like, I don't know. I think if Jim Carrey did another Jim Carrey movie, it wouldn't be good anymore.
It can't be a reboot. It has to be something new.
Though technically, what that would be like Sonic, right?
Yeah, he was great.
Wonder what Robin Williams would have been like if he was still around now. If he'd be able to be still pulling off being Robin Williams.
Honestly, I thought you were going into the story of like how he was supposed to be the Riddler.
Yeah, for a little while he was supposed to be.
No, like the part was written for him,
Mm.
and he turned him down. I think Robin Williams would be Robin Williams, but the beauty of Williams and Carey, they could also genre jump so well that I think when they need to do comedy, they could do it, and they would probably spend a lot of their time, especially in the now, doing serious roles. Granted, of course, as long as Robin stayed healthy,
Right. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like when he was doing movies like Good Will Hunting and everything, he was doing great like that. Could have gotten some more Oscars and stuff. Well, unfortunately, we don't get any more Robin Williams. And I'm assuming based off of this movie, we're probably not going to get another Naked Gun.
You know what we are gonna get. Speaking of Jim Carrey, coming to this channel, probably the next 2 months, 3 months. Maybe I'll get Tony to do it on Black Friday. We're gonna watch The Grinch. That's coming to this channel. We're watching.
Yeah, haven't seen it.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He hasn't seen it, and that's crazy to me. And we're gonna do that. We're also probably gonna do Street Fighter. That's not this year though, is it?
Nah, that movie's not coming out until sometime next year.
Yeah, no, they're still filming. Okay, so not doing Street Fighter this year, but we'll get around to it. Anything else on the docket for this? Oh, in a couple of weeks we're gonna do Batman. Was it the Aztec Batman or whatever it is?
Is there another one of those?
Yeah.
I've completely lost track of those.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. It is coming out in a couple of weeks. Batman Azteca Clash of Empires. That is coming out on the 18th. It is the 3rd as we are wrapping up this recording. So we'll be seeing you in 2 weeks for that.
And obviously, if anybody wants any kind of FanTracks, pick a poison tier over on Patreon and the YouTube channel membership. If you request something like that, then we'll watch it. Or, other Fanboys Anonymous things too.
I continue to say, please request that Tony and I watch all of the
like the Burton verse.
And I just we gotta do it before we die. Yeah. Yeah, for real. So we'll be doing that. Anything else, really?
I don't know. Nothing else that I've scheduled at least, because Fanboys Anonymous is something that I would like to do way more for and never really get much of an opportunity to do. But again, the more support that you guys show us, then the more likely that we are going to be able to do some stuff. So, yeah, there's plenty on the list to get around to. Mount Rushmore discussions, movie reviews instead of FanTracks, more blueprint shit,
I would love to do more Bond.
Yeah, we still didn't do the Never Say Never Again watch along.
I want to do that. I go watch along a few of the Bond movies, like Diamonds Are Forever. I think it's funny. So we're gonna get around to all that.
And obviously follow all the Fanboys Anonymous stuff on fanboysanonymous.com and everything that you would find on the link tree at amangotree.com for all the Fanboys Smart Guy Moment and Tony Mango related things.
Yep, and you can follow all the Robert DeFelice related things at DudeFelice on all the platforms, including YouTube. I'm getting a banner made. I'm gonna dive into YouTube and do some solo content because I need a personal outlet for wrestling, video games, all that stuff. So support me there, follow over there, and we'll see how it goes.
Okie dokie, everybody. You know the deal. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we will see you next time with whatever it is that we end up doing. But for now, it's time for us to geek out.